Welcome in everyone, today we're taking a look at Eldlich in Genesys format. Without further ado, let's get straight into the deck profile. Kicking things off, we have 3 copies of the Golden Man himself, the Lord of the Heavenly Prison to protect our set traps, Wandering Titan of Tartarus, which is a great going second option in combination with our Delta of Invitation, which dumps our zombies from deck to grave, the Cursed Eldland to search our Golden Lord and our traps, the Black Awakening and the White Destiny to special summon our Golden Lord, the Sudden Thunder Swap to set traps that special summon themselves from deck, the level 10 draw 2 spell because we play a lot of level 10s, Graceful Charity, it is the heart and soul of the deck that helps us see more, and send our traps from hand to grave that we can then banish and set more traps from deck, the Scarlet Sanguine, the Conch, and the Wakero to special summon, pop, and banish respectively, the Exalted Golden Land to bounce and recycle, the Swamp Deity to negate cards on the field, and the Torrential Tribute to board wipe. The Fallen Angel of the Golden Land that we can send off the level 10 draw 2 spell to then special summon the Mad Golden Lord. We play a couple of Shaddoll options in the extra deck here. The Shikanaka is important because we can send the Tartarus from deck to grave. Verudris is great going first, and on the crackback to then lock down games, a couple rank 10 train options here. The Leave that we can slap on top of it to get over big monsters. The Ravenous Tarantula accomplishes that same thing. The Raw Spearmill because we don't have a normal summon and it's a level 10 that we can send off the draw 2 spell. The Venus Tesserae is also level 10 and an extender that helps us make Verudris. The Algul Mazera, which is great destruction protection, a couple different Shaddoll options that we have in combination with the Shaddoll Fusion going second. And to wrap things up, we have 1 Golden Land Forever that helps us going first post side. Without further ado, let's get straight into the games. So for the first best of 1 here, we're really just going to go through the motions. It's going to be a pretty quick game. We're going to go Delta, pitch the Golden Lord. That's going to get Skullmeister, so it's going to stick there. The Sudden Thunder Swap, pitch the Walk, and set the Swamp Deity from deck. The Walk will then banish to set the Scarlet Sanguine so that we can get a Golden Lord on the field. We find out our opponent is on Mitsugiri via the pre-pep. We are going to hit them with the 1, 2, 3, 4 combo, activate all of our set cards, ensuring that our Swamp Deities last so that we are not zombie locked, negate the Murukuma, and he will scoop it up. For the next best of 1 here, we pretty much see every draw spell on our deck, which is just insane. We will go Graceful into the level 10 draw 2 into Graceful, the Cursed Eldland to search the counter trap, and it's a good thing we do. The Golden Lord and Grave, send the Cursed Eldland, special summon it, and then special summon the Fallen Angel off that, send it off the draw 2 spell to special summon the Mad Lord from extra, set 3 and banish 2 from graveyard and pass to our opponent. Our opponent's going to go straight to the battle phase here. You know what that means, evenly matched, we'll negate that with our counter trap. Turns out this match is Man with a Mark versus the Golden Man. Some man-on-man action. Pause. Our opponent's going to do some things where he activates traps on his turn. We'll react by activating the Conch and the Swamp Deity to negate and pop. Our opponent will activate his own Swamp Deity, which is really funny. It pushes ours to the back row, which is relevant. He'll go into the Fusion Monster. We'll bounce that with our Exalted Golden Land to prevent him from doing anything further. Unfortunately, he does have a Super Polymerization. Good thing he's used his battle phase already, and he'll pass turn. We're going to send that face-up negated Swamp Deity to special summon the Golden Lord from grave, send the trap to special summon the Fallen Angel, beat over the Gura, allows him to draw a card, and then attack again with the Golden Lord to do some more damage. We're going to make the Verudris to help us lock down the game here. We're going to set 1 to banish 3 from grave for a set 4 pass. Feeling pretty good here, although our opponent is going to attempt taking a stab at this. They'll make a couple plays with the Treasures of the King. We're going to make the same play we did last turn using the Conch and the Swamp Deity to negate and pop. Our opponent is going to summon the Man as well to grab the counter trap to try and play in the next turn. The Typhon will come out here, I'll bounce that with the Exalted Golden Land. He'll beat over my Verudris, allowing me to pop a card on the field. Good thing we hit that Eradicator, holy. We know the last card our opponent controls is that counter trap. We will add the Golden Lord back to hand, send the spell to then send it to the grave. We will make a Gustav Max, slap the Leab on it, and attack for game. For the next game here, we don't end on a board that's as formidable as our previous boards, but we are able to special summon that Mad Golden Lord off the draw 2 spell. We will set 3 and pass. Our opponent is going to take their draw for turn and play the Pearly Street, so we know what deck they're on. They're going to summon the Pearl Lily from deck and attempt to attach with it. And Xyz summon, we're going to activate our Wakero to then banish that card. The Pearly's going to come down here, and we're going to see some interesting cards like that Mudora there. I wonder if this is a deck that plays some of those fairy hand traps. The Pearly is going to attempt to attach here. We're going to respond with a Torrential. Our Mad Golden Lord will stay on the field, and our Lord of the Heavenly Prison will then summon itself and set from deck. Pearly will reveal some more interesting cards as it is not once per turn. A Happiness is going to come down here and attack a bunch of times. Unfortunately, my Mad Golden Lord is in attack position, which gives him an advantage. He'll attack, and attack, and attack again to do some big time damage, and lower my Mad Golden Lord all the way down to, I think, 238. The Expertly Noir will come down in the end phase, and that is not good because we do like using our graveyard and it's unaffected. We're going to attempt to counter that by summoning the Ravenous Tarantula and attacking it in the battle phase. Our opponent is going to spin the Ravenous Tarantula. We're then going to go to main phase 2, summon the Fallen Angel, play the Delta to then send the Tartarus to board wipe ourselves to board wipe our opponent. Our opponent is going to make a huge brain play here by activating the trap because it can't activate a monster effect in response. Target the Tartarus to spin it to deck so it can't summon itself and board wipe him. We're going to set 2 here, try to pass through an opponent, but the writing's on the wall. Our opponent's going to suck up all of our traps and we're just going to scoop it up. Now for a match of the day. It is not the most meta deck we're up against, but it's pretty cool, so I wanted to show it off. We're going to send Golden Lord off the Delta and then special summon it, add the Delta back, and then pitch it off Graceful. We're going to set a couple traps here, reveal the Lord to protect ourselves, and pass. Our opponent is going to take their draw for turn and then activate Engraver. What is this, advanced? They'll grab the track, activate the track, and I think I know where this is going. They're going to add a Fabled monster and then pitch a monster. That monster will then add them a spell, which is pretty good. They're going to discard some monsters and then special summon some monsters and try to go for a synchro play here. Or so I thought. They're going to banish track from grave, defusing the Lacrimal. Lacrimal will add them back a Fabled monster. They're going to activate that spell that I said was pretty good before because I can't respond to the synchro monsters. I'm going to pop it with Conk. The Behemoth will then synchro from hand. At this point I'm waiting for the level 10 because I now get to control my monsters. I'll then bounce it and then it'll attempt to use its effect and I will negate it with the Swamp Deity. My opponent's going to make the Stardust Excel Dragon to make another level 10. Turns out to be the Satellite Warrior, which is pretty good because it'll pop a couple monsters of mine and then beat over one of my Golden Lords. I'll take my draw for turn here, slap down that Delta, send the Tartarus to board wipe myself and board wipe my opponent. Fun fact, if I had summoned the Fallen Angel, I could have special summoned the Mad Golden Lord and attacked for game here, so I whiffed. My opponent will take their draw for turn and activate probably the best card they could have seen, activate the track, pitch Fabled monster, try to special summon a synchro from grave. They'll attempt to summon the Engraver. I'll Torrential here, keep them off any monsters, and they'll scoop. Game 2 here, opponent is going to start things off. They're going to make a similar play to last turn by activating Attract. They're going to pitch Crow, don't agree with that. They'll end up adding that spell that I said was pretty good before. I can't respond to their Synchro Monster effects, which is really strong. They're going to normal summon Rescue Cat? This deck is sick. As sick as I think it is, they're going to make the level 10 and then pass on that in a set. We're still going to try to board wipe them here by board wiping ourselves. Our opponent is going to make that read and respond to the field spell. I'm going to set a couple cards and pass. Funny play here that actually happened last game too. He's going to add back a monster with the Synchro. That allows me to add the Delta back to hand because it doesn't matter what player does it. They're going to go Engraver here for tracked, banish the Behemoth from grave, do special from hand, then Synchro. My opponent is going to make another Satellite Warrior play here, pop a couple of my cards. I do have another Exalted Golden Land set, so I will activate that to protect myself. On a cool 700 life points and a Caesar, not good. Unfortunately for my opponent, I have the Wandering Titan of Tartarus. I'm going to banish a couple cards, set a couple cards, activate it, and then send the Tartarus. That'll summon itself, send the whole field, and I'll attack for 26. I'll set a card, banish a couple cards to set more, and pass. Our opponent's going to special summon the Engraver, use the Tract again, yeesh. Fabled monster will attempt to special summon a tuner. I'm going to deal with it to keep him off the Synchro monster, and that is all she wrote. If you made it this far, I want to let you know that I appreciate you, thank you for watching, and if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe, like, and comment. With that, I will catch you in the next video. Okay, thanks, bye.